Hi and welcome to BooksBeautyKendra. My name is Kendra and today I went through my shelves and I'm going to do an unhaul with you today. I tried to be as ruthless as possible. We shall see how many books I've gotten rid of at the end. Or maybe I can count now actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 32. Over 30 books. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. Whoa, that was loud. Let's get into it. First book is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. I tried reading Wolf Song by the same author, and now there's banging on the walls, of course there is. Couldn't get through it. Have had this on my TBR for a while. Have never wanted to pick it up because I didn't really like Wolf Song. So, that one's going. Next, we have The Left-Handed Booksellers of London by Garth Nix. This is a YA story. I don't really read YAs anymore. So this is going. Authorized to kill and sell books. Cute, but nah. This one I got from an op shop, so that's why the price is like $2. This is A Great and Terrible Beauty by Liva Bray. Again, it's YA. I'm not going to read it. I did like the first 2 books in her other series, The Diviners. I did like those books. First 2 at least. I tried reading the 3rd one, couldn't get into it, and I've heard so many bad things about the 4th one. But yeah, I have no intention of reading this because it's, again, YA. Next, maybe we'll do some autobiographies or yeah. First we've got Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. I have had this for a long time. I got this from Costco. Yeah, Costco has books. Isn't that cool? And I've never wanted to pick it up. I might give this to a friend who likes the book. But yeah, not for me. Next one I've got this round, More Tales of Debauchery by Mamrie Hart. I read this a long time ago. Excuse me. I read this a long time ago and I've just not thought about it since, and I've gotten rid of other ones. I was wondering if this is the one with like the different recipes in it, but I don't think it is. Hold on. No, it's just got pictures in it. No, I don't need to hold on to that. Next, we'll go on to, I think, some failed buddy reads. I've got a few of them, and that's resulted in more being unhauled. First one being Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson. Even though it was a very peaceful death, there is an animal death right at the start of this book. I could not pick it up from after that, so I don't think it's a beautiful book. But I don't think I'm ever going to pick it back up. I've heard so many good things about it though, so if you want to pick it up, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I was just, not in the right headspace for it. That one I was reading with my friend Beck over from Rebecca Amalia. I never know how to say your second name. But yeah, I tried reading it. I think she's like halfway through the book, so I don't know if she'll get to it. Next buddy read was A Forbidden Alchemy by Stacey McEwen. This is an Australian author. I tried reading this with my cousin. I didn't get very far. I think I got to just past when they were children and was like, no thank you. Sorry about the banging as well. I'm very sorry. I read this along with my cousin Ashley, and she finished it and gave it 3 stars. So I was like, and she's pretty generous with her stars, I feel like. So if that didn't work for her, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work for me. The final buddy read I had was with my friend Alia. And we both tried reading Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent. Both DNF'd it around the same point. She finished reading From Blood and Ash. I gave up on From Blood and Ash. So I'm just going to give up on buddy reads. I just don't think they're for me. Honestly, I don't think they're for me. So we'll get rid of that one. Now, because I'm getting rid of Carissa Broadbent's that one, I've got another one of hers, and that's The Serpent and the Wings of Night, like obviously Carissa Broadbent. Out of the two books, I was more interested in Daughter of No Worlds. I read the first chapter of this and that ages ago, and was like, that one, Daughter of No Worlds, is more my speed. This one didn't seem as like me or like as interesting to me, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Next, we're also gonna get rid of the two first books in the Glacian trilogy by Stacey McEwen. So that's Ledge and Chasm. I'm also getting rid of this because I don't think I'm ever gonna get a matching third book in this series. So I've tried a few times and like it's not happening. They keep cancelling my order. Next, I've got some I've got some mass market paperbacks. I've got The Beast of Beswick. Tried this book, couldn't get into it. It's going. Next one is In the Company of Witches by, this one's by Emily Howard. In the Company of Witches by Aurelie Wallace. I've tried this like 3 or 4 times, never could get into it, so it's going. I tried this one once and was like, I think cozy mysteries are just not for me, and that's A Potion to Die For by Heather Blake. So we're just going to give up on cozy mysteries altogether. Next, I've got The Summer We Fell by Elizabeth O'Rourke. Sorry, there's all this dust flying around now. This was boring. I gave it like 3.5 stars. It's probably more like a 2.5 or 3 star. This was so boring, like I said. I finished it, but I was bored, so we're getting rid of it. And I'm not going to read any more Elizabeth O'Rourke because, like, if I didn't like that one, I don't think I'm going to like any of her other ones. Another one I DNF'd was The Marriage Hex by Sarah Blue. I knew if I continued on with this book, it would be like a 3 star, maybe a 3.5. It was alright, not my favourite. I was getting bored of it by the end. Another one I DNF'd was A Pack for Autumn by Amelia Emerson. This is going to be controversial because I know so many people are loving this series right now. I don't think a Megaverse is for me. Like, I love the concept of it. I love the concept of a Megaverse. But I think it's just too spice heavy for me and not enough plot. So I just kind of like don't want to continue on, which is why I'm also getting rid of A Pack of Cozy by Veronica Samek. This is the Omega Book Club Book 1. Yeah, that's going as well. I haven't tried it, but you know, again, not really my thing. Next, I don't think I'm ever going to read Girl Abroad by Elle Kennedy. I've read The Deal twice now, and I keep giving it higher and higher ratings. So I started off with the 4 star, now it's 4.5. This book though, I don't think I'm going to read any more Elle Kennedy, honestly. I have no interest in the rest of the off-campus series reading it. I might watch the TV show if I feel up to committing myself to a TV show, because I don't watch a lot of TV. Yeah, but like, I have no interest. I've had that for years. I've had no interest in it. These 3 books are part of a series. They're all special editions. These ones are going to my friend Beck. And that is Help Me Remember, Give Me Love, and Keep This Promise. All part of the Rose Canyon series by Corinne Michaels. Yeah. These are those ones. And yeah, I loved Help Me Remember when I first read it. But it's been years. Like, I think this was prior to when I started a book channel. Or book and makeup channel, whatever. So yeah, that one's going. Actually, I might put that in a separate pile just so I know to leave it for her. Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young. Read this ages ago. Again, it was good, not something I want to keep though, and I've kept it a few times. This is the original indie copy as well. Not something I loved enough to keep. Okay, next book. We're almost done. We've got Of Deathless Shadows by K.M. Moronova. I tried reading this book. I was bored by it. I'm so sorry. I was bored. I might go to a friend. Should put that in my friend pile. And then this one is a beautiful edition of The Red in the Holly Library by K.A. Lind. Beautiful, beautiful. I have had this since it came out. I have not tried to read it. I have not even thought about reading it, even though it is gorgeous. It's just not ever been something that's been high on my priority list. Next we'll go with Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. This is like the kind of second book to Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I really like Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. This one's like a spin-off book. To the lost and the wandering, you will find your way. Oh no. Okay. No, we're not going to keep this one. I don't need that in my life right now. If I ever want it back in my life, I can just borrow it or get it from Kobo. Next, I've tried reading this book twice, and that's The Ember Blade by Chris Wooding. I think the writing style is just not for me, honestly. So, yeah, I've tried reading it twice. I read the first chapter twice, never went beyond that. It's got a cool looking map. But yeah. Just never been something I've been interested in. Next we've got two manga. Waiting for Spring volumes 1 and 2. I've heard so things about this series, so I don't know. I've got other manga series that I would rather read at the moment. Those are not one that I've ever really been wanting to get to. Should we go with the controversial one or the one I'm... No, we'll go with the controversial one, not the one I'm thinking of maybe keeping. I need thoughts on that one. So the controversial one is Finding 13 and Keeping 13. I read and loved, but this was one of my favorite books of a couple years ago. I can't remember which year. I think it was 2023 or 2024. Something like that. Read and loved Finding 13. Yeah, this is book 1. Read and loved this one. I don't think I've read like a third of Keeping 13, and I don't think I can continue on with this series. Like, yes, this will always hold a special place in my heart, but it's high school romance, and they started getting like spicy, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable reading about that, honestly. And the final book is the Maybe book, and that is The Song of the Marked by S.M. Gaither. I don't want to unhaul this book. However, it is going to be the May, which has already been May, but it's been delayed. The May Bookish and Spice Fantasy Romance book selection. So I don't know if I should keep this or not, because like, what if I enjoy it but they don't do the rest of the set? Do I continue on with this edition? I don't know. Please let me know. Let me know. Please, because I think I might keep this one. But who knows? We'll put that one over there. The rest are over there. There's definitely going. This one is possibly staying. Who knows? Anyways, that is the end of this video. If you've made it this far into the video, leave me a spring emoji, because I am in desperate need of some warmth. If you can hear the heater in the background, I'm so sorry. It's cold. It's been cold for weeks now, and we've only just started winter. And if you've made it this far into the video, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all that jazz. I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye!